Last session we had very clear discussion about sir what is module 2 of whoops. Just we started how we can access members of one class in another class, members of one class in another class, inside another class, how you can able to access, right? Sir, this part you people should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? Sir, there are two ways are there, okay. First way is there are two ways are there, sir. First way is has a relationship. Regarding first way is has a relationship, okay. 1 minute please, 1 minute please. Yeah. Okay, sir, now just take a bit very special care, sir. The first thing what we should aware has a relationship, correct, right? Yes, man, has a relationship. This is the first one, sir. What is the second one, sir? What is the second relationship, sir? Is a relationship, sir. Which one is the more powerful, sir? Which one is the more powerful? Is a itself is more powerful than has a, because the reason is has a automatically the properties are not coming. You require to create an object. By using that object you are allowed to call, you are allowed to get, okay. Like that thing is by default considered as has a relationship, right? But is a relationship, so just only one small word, if I can take like this, automatically all the parent class properties, parent class variables, parent class methods by default available to the child. We are not required to rewrite in the child class by default. We are not required to rewrite in the child class by default. All those things are available to the child class. You are allowed to access. Clear, right? I covered with a big example in the last session, sir. Okay, like sir, can I, if the parent class is there, just observe that if the parent class is there, a is equal to 10, sir. A is equal to 10 is there. Now I'm taking class C is the child of parent, okay. Sir, just I'm taking pass, I don't want to use anything, sir. C is equal to new I mean C, I'm taking print of C dot A. Possible, available or not? Please respond. Is it available or not? Yes, available, no doubt at all. Happily it's going to work, sir. No doubt at all, it's going to work, sir. Okay, clear. Because the reason for that is, sir, parent class members by default available to the child class. So parent class instance variables by default available to the child, no problem at all. I mean class members, class variables and so on, everything by default available, sir. Clear, right? Up to this. Next, need not be variable, sir. Constructor also by default available. Do you know, I hope you people may aware in Java constructors by default not available to the child. Regarding constructor by default not available to the child, remember that. But in Python, constructors, variables, methods, everything by default available to the child class, right? Best example, sir. Best example, sir. Self comma x, it is always expecting one variable x, self dot x is equal to x I'm taking, sir. Okay, x I'm taking. Now I want to call like this, can you please guide, is it valid or invalid? Array, please guide. I'm creating child class object, is it valid or invalid? Please respond. Is it valid or invalid? Further, sir, they observe a bit very carefully and then let me know. Is it valid or invalid? Invalid. Because the reason is you are calling no argument constructor. No argument constructor is not there in the child. Of course, nothing. If the child doesn't contain, automatically parent constructor by default will come in the picture. Parent constructor expecting some int argument, right? Now have a look once, sir. Expecting some int argument, what will happen is, take a bit special care. Is it possible or not? Let me cross check. Yes, man, in it missing one required positional argument x. Are you getting? So whenever you are creating child class object, which constructor is executing, parent constructor is executing, because parent constructor by default available to the child class. Remember that, by default available to the child class. So it is expecting some argument. That's why I'm passing 10. I'm passing some 777. Assume that, sir. If you want, you can print the text value also. If you want, you can print the text value also. Happily, do you know 777 by default we are going to get, sir. Everyone can able to understand? Parent class constructor by default available to the child. Next, a parent class instance variable, class level variable by default available to the child. Parent class method, everything present inside parent by default available to the child. Don't keep any doubt with respect to this concept, right? Clear? Yes. Are you able to understand up to this? Yes, man. Are you able to understand up to this, right? Yes. Sir, now the next terminology, what we have to discuss, right? Now the next terminology, what we are going to discuss, right? Okay. Sir, very simple terminology, sir. Here, legend. Yesterday we had a discussion about sir super keyword, super keyword, right? Okay. So what is the super story? What is the super story? Very simple, sir. In child class we can access parent class sir members, sir. We can access parent class members explicitly by using which keywords are super, by using super method, right? Okay, that's all you know. So in the no big conclusion, every member of the parent by default you can call in the child explicitly by using super, including constructor, including instance method, including static method, class method, everything you can able to call except instance variables. Remember this one, sir. Except instance variables you should call by using self only. In the child class, if you want to access instance variable, in the child class, compulsory we require to use which ones are self variable only. By using super instance variable, parent class instance variables, you can't access, there is no way. Okay, remember first point. Next, and after that, sir, some people may ask, if the parent class contain instance variable, child class also contain instance variable with the same name, then which variable will be there? Very simple, sir. The most recent instance variable by default will be there. Remember that. The most recent variable by default will be there. Remember. So, like, don't feel always a child instance variable will be there. No. Most recently accessed variable by default will be there. Whether you people observed that in the last session or not, I don't know. Just I explained that, sir. But anyway, just let me repeat that. Okay, let me repeat. I will explain, sir. Okay, remember. So clear? Up to this is the clear? Okay. Next, sir, if I'm trying to access super, if the super class doesn't have that variable, then automatically we are going to get error. Obviously, because I'm talking about super class variable, but super class not having that, then obviously what will happen? Name not found, name error or something like, you will get some error. Onkar, getting? Are you getting right? Okay. Now, just sir, related to the super, a bit hurry with the doubts we covered. That's why, sir, better to get some clarity now. Super method can be used to access, sir, all members of parent class inside child class. Sir, super is applicable for every member except instance variable. Are you getting one simple rule? So, instance variable you should access by using self only. You are not allowed to use a super because it's the part of object. Assume that. Sir, now I'm taking here, just observe that. Sir, I have class P is there, sir. Class P is there. Assume that. Next, I have, sir, DEF M1 method is there, sir. DEF M1 method is there, self. DEF M1 method is there, self, sir. Sir, now I'm taking self dot, sir, A is equal to, sir, 10 I'm taking. Observe very carefully, sir. This is very important point. Self dot A is equal to 10. Parent class instance member, right? Now I'm taking class C of P. Are you getting? Class C of P? I'm creating child class, right? Next, here DEF init, like this I'm taking self, like I'm taking. Sir, now what my requirement is, can you please print super dot a. I'm taking, sir. I'm taking. So C is equal to C. I'm taking. Can you please tell whenever C is equal to C, whenever C is equal to C, child class constructor will execute. In the child class constructor, you are trying to access parent class instance variable, by using super. By using super. Can you please guide? Is it valid or invalid? Is it valid or invalid? Yeah, invalid. Immediately error by default we are going to get, sir. Observe that. This is the point what you people should aware. Are you getting? Super object has no attribute A. Super object has no attribute A. Sir, now suppose assume that if this A class variable is available, sir, A is equal to 8888 like this. Can you please tell, is it valid or not? Array respond. Is it valid or not? Yes, sir. Attribute error. Is it valid or not? Yes, perfectly. So you are trying to access sir class level. Now observe triplet. So very clear that you can access parent class member everything by using super, sir, except only one exception. What is that exception? Please respond. Only one exception. What is that exception, sir? So instance variable you can't use. That's all. Instance methods you can access. No problem at all, sir. Instance methods you can able to access. Observe that. Constructors you are allowed to access. No problem. But instance variables you should not access. Okay, like suppose I'm taking self.a. Suppose I'm taking self.a. What is the answer? Is it valid or not? This one you are talking about instance variable. This one you are talking about class variable. Observe the difference. So this one 88888 class level. Next this one perfectly valid. Oh, observe observe that there is something self.a. Can you spell out? There is something is happening. Self.a. If the instance variable and the class level variable both. Am I doing any mistake? Am I doing any mistake? Can you please cross check? Analyze. Definitely there should be some loophole. Super.a. Super class. Instance variable. Correct. The problem here is we didn't call M1. Are you getting that? We didn't call M1. We have to call M1. Are you getting? We have to call M1. We didn't call M1. That's why the problem is going to come, sir. Sir, now even if I call M1, 1 minute. Let me remove this one. We didn't call M1 earlier. Let me just how I can call M1 method? Can you please tell how I can call M1 method? Super dot M1. Parent class M1 method from the child class you can able to call. No problem at all. Super method. Okay. Like now observe super object has no attribute A. Correct. That is our expected thing only. Don't worry, sir. That is our expected. Even you call M1, it is the instance variable. You can't access instance variable by using super. Okay. Well, now I'm taking A is equal to 8888. A is equal to 8888. Okay, like now take a bit very special case. What is the answer? Perfectly it is going to come, sir, super. Okay, like this. Now here I'm taking self.a. Can you please guide what is the answer by default we are going to get now? If everything goes fine, sir, our answer should be here 8888. Second one is the 10. Yes, perfect. Okay. So our expected thing only coming. Don't worry, sir. Okay, super.m. Clear, right? Sir, up to this. So only one constraint we have. What is that constraint is? By using super method, we are not allowed to call parent class instance variables. Everyone can able to understand? Any doubt? With example, clear? Maybe why this rule is applicable only for instance variable? Maybe instance variables will be saved as the part of object. Instance variable will be saved as the part of object, object with respect to the memory. That's why compulsory you should access by using self only. Maybe they may kept that restriction. Self is available for the child because I am in which place? Can you please observe? I am in which place? Vedant. Okay, like self dot a is available. Instance variable is available. Okay, constructor self is available. Self dot a is available, right? Okay. Now, clear up to this? You can access class level static variable by using self also. You can access static variable by using self also. No problem at all. We can able to do that. No, instance parent class instance variables are available to the child class, but you can't access by using super. That is what. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. Parent class instance variables are available to the child, but you can't access by using super. That's what I'm telling. Okay? Any doubt? Constructor is available without calling, but M1 not. But M1 not. Constructor is available without calling means, so without calling, but here I want to call this one. Method is available, but that method is not going to execute. Onkar, have you observed? This method is available, but we are, when the method will execute, if and only if you are calling, but I didn't call, right? That's why. Yes, here I'm doing the same, right? Super.m1, self.m1. Can you please observe that? Self.m1. Observe that, sir. Self.m1. If I'm going to do that, please have a look once. Who is Onkar? Are you able to understand, right? Super.m1 or self.m1, no problem at all. Acceptable because it is the instance method only, right? Yeah. There are. Saujanya, yes, we did. It's going to work, right? Yeah. Sir, up to this, any doubt? Observe that, sir. Rule is very clear. Rule is very clear. Just the important point what you people should aware, only one small thing, sir. Parent class members, you can able to access in the child class directly. So what is the option is, you can use super. Regarding that, by using super, you are allowed to access all. No problem at all. Saujanya, remember, why for super but not for self? Self means what? Current object. Instance variable means what? Current object variable. Regarding current object variable. So, at a time, for object, only one copy is available. Remember that, at a time, for object, only one copy of instance variable is available. One is from the parent, second one is from the child. No such type of thing. That's why use self only. Why that restriction? Clear? Okay, sir, one very important thing. Okay, the people who are expecting here, observe that a is equal to 777. I'm taking a is equal to 888. I'm taking, sir. Next, here I'm taking def underscore init underscore self. Observe a bit very carefully, sir. Underscore. Sir, b is equal to b is equal to 111. I'm taking, or 1 I'm taking, 10 I'm taking. Next, here self dot b is equal to 10 I'm taking. Self dot b is equal to 20 I'm taking, sir. Better to get the clarity. Sir, can you please tell? Observe a bit carefully, sir. Now, Parent class contain how many variables? Please respond. Parent class contain how many variables? Two variable. One is instance variable, second one is the static class level variable, right? Child class contain how many variables? Child class contain how many variables? Two. I mean, here just observe instance explicitly I declare instance and so on. Now, if you observe, C is equal to C I'm taking. Take very special care, sir. C is equal to C I'm taking. C I'm taking. Then I'm creating child object. I'm creating child object. Sir, now for this C, observe that carefully. How many, sir, for the child class, how many variables are available? Two static variables are available. Remember, two static variables are available. What is the first static variable? Is parent static variable, child static variable. Sir, for the child, two copies of static variables are there. One is from the parent, second one is from the child. If I can ask, print of C dot A. C dot A. What is the answer by default we are going to get? Can you please tell? C dot A. Child class variable. Directly you are asking. Child class variable. You are getting sir 888. Now, if I can ask super dot A. Observe. Saujanya, all the people, can you please take a bit special care super dot A. Then automatically, which value by default is going to come? Which value by default is going to come? Yes, 777. Clear indication for the child, how many copies of A is available? So current class contain one static copy, parent class also contain one static copy. That's why how you can differentiate, this is the current copy, this is the parent copy, this is the current copy, current class, this is the parent copy. Okay, if you want, you can use self also, no problem at all. Self dot A. How you can able to differentiate? Sir, I want current copy, I want parent copy. If you want current copy, either class name or self, no problem. If you want a parent copy, then super must be required, because two variables by default available to the child. Up to this any doubt? So parent class static variable, child class static variable can have the same name. Both the copies by default available to the child class. That's why. So how you can differentiate if both copies are available? This is the parent copy, this is the child copy. Compulsory super must be required to differentiate. Boss, I want super copy, not current copy. Clear? Any doubt? Sir, related to static, why super is required? You respond, man. Related to static, why super is required? Clear? Okay. Well, now observe that. Okay. Now my question is, take very special care. For the child class, even let me call parent class constructor also. Super dot underscore init underscore. Because the reason is, then only this variable will be available. Correct or not? Then only this variable will be available. That's why, right? Okay. Now my question is, think a bit very carefully and then tell the answer. You are executing this one, automatically this instance variable also available to the child. So now, can you please guide, for the child class, how many copies of B is available? 2 copies or 1 copy? That's what. If you aware that point, then you can able to understand very easily. How many copies of A is available to the child class? How many copies of A is available to the child class? 2 copies. One is from the parent, second one is from the child. So how you can differentiate, boss? Current class static, self.a or c.a. So super class is static, then automatically super like this. But instance variable, how many copies of instance variable will be there for the child class? Make sure, sir, only 1 copy by default will be there. Okay, only 1 copy by default will be there, sir. What is that copy? Listen a bit carefully. Whenever I'm creating this object, constructor will execute. Yeah, the part of constructor you are calling super constructor, then automatically super constructor, which is added B to my object. B is equal to 10. After completing this one, self.b is equal to 20. So same 10 will be override with 20. Same 10 will be override with the 20. And then print, and then, okay, that's all. If I can ask, sir, for the child, how many copies of B is available? Only one copy. Only one copy. That copy itself is nothing but part of the object only. So if only one copy is available, where is the question of super requirement? Think a bit carefully. If only one copy is available, where is the question of super? Just simply you can ask self dot, simply you can ask self dot A, self dot B. Are you getting? Self dot B. Forget about this, sir, class level. Class level data already completed. Don't worry about that. Okay, sir, self dot B. Directly you can ask. If really two copies are available, then you require to differentiate. Boss, I want parent copy, I want child copy. Like, array, available thing is only one copy, man. Available thing is only one copy. Then why two copies here? Just observe that. Are you getting? What is the output by default? You are going to get, sir, 20 by default. Clear for all period. Even I showed the diagram. Just observe that. Yes, I showed the diagram. Just observe that. First you are creating an object. Observe the flow. Please observe the flow. So C is equal to create an object. Constructor coming to the constructor. The other part of constructor, super class constructor is coming. Then at the part of that, it is added. B is equal to 10. B is equal to 10. Sir, after completing this constructor, now the control is coming back to execute remaining line. Remaining line is nothing but this one. Self dot B, already B is available. Then old copy will be replaced with a new value. Next, print self dot B, then automatically 20 is the output we are getting. Sir, if two copies are available, then super requirement is there. If only one copy is available, where is the question of super requirement? Yes, one thing. Up to this clear? Up to this clear? Okay. Now take a bit very special care, sir. Okay. So that's what Priyanka, I told, right? That's what the problem. You can't use a super for parent class instance variable. Okay, for instance variables first. Let me use, sir. Still Priyanka is asking this doubt. What is that? He is a super that. You can't immediately error by default we are going to get. I told, right, because of this error only this total discussion is coming. Okay, well, sir, now take very special care, sir. Very special care. Here, where I'm calling parent class constructor? At the beginning only. Let me interchange the line. Divya, I hope this is your doubt. Let me interchange the line. Regarding, let me interchange the line. Now take a bit very special care, sir. What will happen? Can you please tell what the output we are going to get? The most recent copy by default will be there. What is the output we are going to get? Yes, what is the output by default we are going to get? Sir, at this point of time, print of self.b. Print of self.b. I'm printing first time, sir. Okay, before like this I'm taking self.b. Next and after that, here after I'm taking self.b. Can you please observe? First time here, legend, the flow. Observe the flow, right? Sir, this is my object. You are creating an object. Immediately constructor is coming. So constructor is going to create B is equal to 20. Excellent. B is equal to 20. Now you are trying to print before self.b. Current object contain only B. That's why here 20 is the answer. Next, you are calling parent class constructor. Oh, parent class constructor. Self.b. It is trying to add B, but B instance variable is already there. 20 will be replaced with a 10. 20 will be replaced with a 10. Next, after that completing, now come back after self.b. What is the current value of B? What is the current value of B? 10 only. What is the current value of B? 10 current. That's why first time 20, next time 10 we are going to get. So now my question is, how many copies of B is available to my child class? How many copies of B is available to my child class? For the survey, how many copies of B is available to my child class at last? At last, how many copies are available? Only one copy. That thing is last copy. If two copies are available, then you have to tell boss parent copy, child copy. If only one copy is available, then where is the need of super? Such type of terminology not applicable. Clear? Okay, well, yes, clear right up to this? Yes, what is the before 20, after 10 is, after 10 you are going to get. Sir, not required to keep any explanation about that. Suppose here I have one small doubt, sir. Observe that. I'm defining def M1 self. Don't get confused. Now the cinema is very clear. Self dot B is equal to 777 I'm taking. 777 I'm taking. 777 I'm taking. Next super dot M1 I'm calling. Print print sir now self dot B. What is the answer by default we are going to get now? Last answer. Last answer. What is the answer by default we are going to get now? Last answer. What is the answer by default we are going to get now? Now observe. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. Sir, how many copies of instance variables will be there for our object? Only one copy. Only one copy. Sir, from the child, from the parent and child, both are part of our object only. Remember that. If it's the static, from parent class one copy, from child class one copy, so both copies by default will be available. That's why super is required. Any doubt? Any doubt? Internal reason. Saujanya, I hope are you able to understand? Why super for instance variables is not applicable, but super for static variables are applicable. Now I hope you people can able to understand. Okay. Yeah, that's all. This is what small twist what you people should be aware about super under this, sir. Okay, that's all. Next, some small confusion some people are having, sir. Some people are having Vedanta Vari. Take a bit very special care. Here I'm talking about, sir, static variables of two classes. Two classes. So for the child class, one static variable. Suppose I'm taking a is equal to 10. Sir, 1 minute. Don't get confused. A is equal to 10. Here, don't here just observe that I have a is equal to 10. Next and after that def init self. Next self dot b is equal to 20. Now listen, I'm not talking about inheritance concept. Vedant, I'm not talking about inheritance concept. Now, sir, here observe that, sir, p is equal to p I'm taking. Next, p1 is equal to p I'm taking. Next, p2 is equal to p I'm taking. Can you please tell? P1 is equal to p, p2 is equal to p. Can you please tell? Can you please tell? Sir, how many copies of b will be there? How many copies of a will be there? How many copies of b will be there? How many copies of a will be there? Don't get confused. It is the class level. It is the class level. For all objects only one copy, but it is the instance variable. For every object separate copy. For every object separate copy. Are you getting right? For every object a separate copy. Clear? Okay, that's all. That's what. Don't get confused. Sir, instance variable, two copies, static variable, only one copy. You told last. This is what we discussed. In the inheritance, sir, for this class only one copy. That the class level one copy available to the child also. Class level one copy available to the child also. But instance variable copy not available to the child. So it is maybe the most recently created. Okay, only one copy for both and child, both parent and child, only one copy is available. That's all, sir. Yeah, sir, this is doubt Saujanya, she is asking. Can you please answer this? Can you please answer this doubt? Can you please answer? Suppose superclass contain instance variable x, child class contain variable y. Saujanya, are you talking about instance variable only? Child class variable y, instance variable. How to use them in the child class? Can I use super dot x in the child class? No way. No way. Remember that. No way. because even name conflict is not there. Compulsory in the child class, you should access self.x only. You should access self.x only. So instance variable, whether it is coming from the parent class, whether it is there in the child class, instance variable in the child class, you should access by using self only. So per such type of terminology not applicable for the instance variables, whether that variable is coming from the parent or whether it is there in the child and so on. Clear, Saujanya? Getting? Do you want me to show example or otherwise enough? Ayo, respond. Do you want me to go for example? Yeah, that's all, friends. So this is a small story about super. Wow. If you are digging, keep on getting the new things, man. Okay, don't worry. Now, sir, that's all. Don't worry much about that super and the super method like this, right? Next, what is the next concept I have to discuss? This is also, please try to understand a bit very carefully, sir. Sir, you are telling sometimes you can use has a relation, sir. You are telling sometimes you have to use easier relation, sir. When we should go for is a and when we should go for has a. Remember that. This is about my requirement, right? Sir, very simple. Employee requires car. Correct or not? Employee requires car functionality. Correct or not? Employee requires car functionality. Car functionality. Oh, he requires car functionality. Observe that. Next, sir, employee requires car functionality. Next, employee requires person class functionality also. Person class functionality also. Correct. So this employee requires car functionality. Employee requires car person class functionality also. Then when we should go for has a relation, when we should go for is a relation, you should have the clarity. Are you getting that? Okay, sir, even inside employee, class employee is there. Inside the employee, you can create car object, and you can call all methods and variables of the car acceptable. You can create person object, you can access all members of person to the employee. You can do that, or otherwise you can take employee is the child class of car, automatically car functionality by default available. You can make employee is the child class of person, automatically person class by default available to the employee. So you have two choices are there in your hand. Happily you can go for has a, or happily you can go for is a. But now my question is, sir, where when we should go for as a, when we should go for is a? Sir, how we can identify, sir? A simple question I will ask. If you can able to answer that, then nothing is there in this concept. Sir, do you know here when we should go for inheritance? When we should go for inheritance, remember this one, sir. Very important terminology. In both has a and is a, both we are always going to get common benefit, code reusability only. Correct, right? Sir, if you are getting some extra benefit, then I can able to worry. Sir, both cases reusability concept only. Then when we should go for inheritance is a, when we should go for has a relation, sir. Simple question. A simple question. Just please keep this point in your mind. A simple question you have to ask. Sir, employee, I'm asking, employee, do you require car functionality? Yes, sir, I want to require car functionality. Hurry, employee, do you require person functionality? Yes, sir, I want person class functionality also I want. Okay, well, now immediately I will ask. Hurry, employee, you require car functionality. Are you going to extend car functionality? Are you going to extend car functionality? Suppose here, just observe what is the meaning of that extension. Here, see, person class can able to eat, can able to drink, can able to walk. These are the three methods, right? Now employee class, employee required all these three things, in addition to that he can able to code, next and after that he can able to enjoy, you can able to do some dot. Observe very carefully, sir. Sir, I want all these methods. In addition to that, I want to define some more extra. Then automatically, if a person class contain 10 method, employee class contain 5 method, total employee will get 15 methods. 10 methods functionality extended to 15 methods. 10 methods functionality extended to 15 methods because of adding some more extra methods, right? Are you getting? This is nothing but something like extension. Are you getting? Do you want to extend the existing functionality with some more extra functionality? Yes, sir. Yes. So eat, drink, walk, I can able to do that. But in addition to that, I can able to code, I can able to enjoy, I can able to do dot. These kind of things I can able to do. So if you are going to extend the existing functionality with some more extra functionality, better to go for inheritance concept. Are you getting right? Better to go for what? Inheritance concept. So extending existing functionality with some more extra functionality or not, then automatically better to go for inheritance concept. Then employee should be child class of person. Any doubt? Any doubt? Observe that. Now I will ask, are employee, you require car also? You require car also? Yes, sir, I require car functionality also. Now my question is, are you going to extend car functionality or simply you required existing car functionality? Sir, I want to use existing car functionality only. I'm not car manufacturer. I can't extend its functionality, sir. Whatever functionality defined inside car, I want to use that all. I'm not going to extend. If you are not going to extend, if you just require, better to go for has a relation. C is equal to car. Are you getting right? C is equal to car. Create an object, automatically car functionality by default available to the employee. Everyone can able to understand when we should go for inheritance concept, when we should go for has a composition concept. You people should have clarity. Any doubt? Any doubt? Please respond. Based on that, I have to explain, or otherwise I will go to the next. I can able to identify. Sir, are you able to understand? Very simple, sir. Sir, are you going to extend existing functionality with some more extra functionality? Then you should go for inheritance concept, easier relation, sir. Sir, I'm not going to extend. Just I require that functionality, sir. Just I require that functionality, sir. Then automatically we can go for, okay, just has a relationship. Now, can I use the word employee? Employee has a car. Correct or not? Employee has a car. Has a car. Employee can able to get car functionality or not? Array, employee can able to get car functionality or not? Yes, because he has car object. Like employee can extend the car functionality. Sorry, man, you can't. He is not going to extend. Sir, I don't want to extend, man. I want that functionality. Create an object, call that functionality. This is nothing but has a relation. Now, employee is a person. Employee is a person. Employee is a person. So if employee is a person means, what is the meaning of that, sir? What is the meaning of that is nothing but wherever person functionality is there, in addition to that, some more extra methods I'm going to define. Some more extra methods I'm going to define. This thing is by default considered as extension. Existing functionality, some more extra activities I'm going to define, which is nothing but, okay, sir, is the parent to child. Remember, which is nothing but what is a relation. Correct. Sir, in this example where we are extending, sir, we are developing new methods only, right? Like, no. Here observe that employee is a person. Employee is a person. Now, already 4 methods are there. In addition to that, some more methods I'm going to define. One thing, Anil Kumar, observe that. Already 4 methods are there. Some more methods we are going to define. Next, moreover, if you feel that this drink method is not up to the mark, can I able to override that drink method based on my requirement or not? Respond. Can I able to override based on my requirement or not? Yes, So something like you should be in a position to extend the existing functionality with some more extra functionality, which is nothing but code reusability. Suppose reusability is not there. Suppose reusability is not there, sir. If reusability is not there, then automatically assume it is not there. Then all these method we require to implement, all these method we have to write inside the employee class also. Because employee class, employee also can eat, employee also can drink, employee also can walk. Again, we have to write where is the code reusability. Here you are writing, here also you are writing, means unnecessary development time is going to be increases. The code length of the code is going to be again increases. Clear, right? Anil, are you getting? Anil Kumar. That's all. Take a bit special care, sir. Don't keep. So you people, most of the people are coming from Java background. We have to perform postmortem like anything. Don't feel just like array class P. I'm taking class P. Then automatically class C. If you can take within bracket P, automatically parent class properties by default available. Don't feel loopholes. Also, we should aware. Being programming, we are coming from programming background. Clear? So when we should go for easier relation, when we should go for easier relation, easier versus has a very important for the interview room. Sir, I want to just I'm creating an object, automatically that functionality is available. I'm not going to extend that functionality. Then we should go for has a relation. How you can implement as a relation, sir? Provide the object. Provide object of that class here. Next, sir, I'm going to extend existing functionality with some more extra functionality. Then we should go for what? Easier relation, right? That's why the people, especially you are coming from Java background, more meaningful, sir. Class C extends P. This is class C extends P. But I'm extending functionality of P in the child class. I'm extending functionality of P in the child class. Something like extends P's functionality inside C. Then automatically we can go for inheritance concept. That's all. Clear? Any doubt? Yeah. Onkar, can you please just spell out? Car method is not going to execute on employee object. Car method should execute on car object only. That's what it is not going to come to the employee. Employee got car on that car object. Suppose emp dot car object dot drive. This is the method we require to call. Are you getting? Just a employee having the car. By using that car, he is going to call. Okay, like that's all, friends. This is about easier versus has a. Next, there is one more small chota concept is there. Of course, small loopholes are also there, sir. Make sure you should have clarity about this, sir. What those things, right? Okay, sir. Now, okay, inheritance is allowed, sir. Now we are getting some clarity. Parent class members automatically available to child class. We are not required to rewrite. This type of code reusability is nothing but inheritance. Now we are getting clarity. Most of the people are having such a type of feeling. Now my question is, how many types of inheritance are there? Types of inheritance. I mean, Python supported inheritance. How many types of inheritance are there? So Java inheritance, Python inheritance. Yes, there's a big difference there. Okay, that part we require to discuss, right? How many types are there? Next, there is one small doubt from Omkar. Is there any abstract class concept in Python? Is there any interface concept in Python? What answer you can tell? Remember, is there any abstract class concept in Python? Is there any interface concept in Python? What answer you can able to tell? Simple answer is yes. Simple answer is no. Which one is the correct? Which one is the correct? Respond, man. Why you are silent? The remaining people. Sir, we can respond. We don't know anything. Interface concept is available, yes or no? Abstract class concept is available, yes or no? Okay, remember that. Remember, abstract class and interface concepts not available in the Python, not available in the Python, but we can implement indirectly, but we can implement indirectly. How you can do that? That is our module 3. There we will discuss, believe me. Okay, there we will discuss in detail. Don't worry about that. It is there, it is not there officially. It is not there officially. You are going to use abstract class A, abstract class A, such type of terminology in Python not applicable. But how you can able to do that, that functionality we can able to do. Don't worry about that. Okay, now some types of inheritance. There are multiple types of inheritance are there. Can you please tell? Yes, yes, good, excellent, man. So at your childhood somewhere you may learn C++. Have you remembered, right? C++, like at your childhood in your academics you may learn. In the C++ especially, they are going to tell single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level, and so on. But Java people never give that much importance for all these, because Java won't provide support for multiple inheritance. Correct, right? But anyway, here single inheritance is there, single inheritance is there. Next, and after that, what? Multi-level inheritance is there. Multi-level inheritance is there. Next, any other things? Can you please tell? Multi-level inheritance is there. What is the third one? Hierarchical. Hierarchical inheritance is there. Next, and after that, any other? Hierarchical inheritance is there. Next, sir, multiple inheritance is there. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Multiple inheritance is there. Next, and after that, cyclic inheritance is there. Next, and after that, hybrid inheritance is there. Regarding hybrid inheritance is there, sir. Okay, like all these inheritances are there in the Python. Sir, only one thing is not supported. Cyclic is not supported. Except cyclic, all the remaining are supported. Sir, every language won't support cyclic inheritance because it's really not required. Why it's not required? All those things we will discuss. Okay, first let me talk about single inheritance. Regarding first terminology, single, sir. A, B, or otherwise only one class, like a single inheritance concept, right? Okay, now single inheritance, right? So the concept of inheriting members of one class to another class. How many parent classes are there? Only one. How many child classes are there? Only one. Okay, the concept of inheriting, okay, the concept of inheriting members are one class to another class. Here parent is one class, child is also one class. The concept of inheriting members of one class to another class is known as single inheritance, right? Sir, now just observe that I have class P is there. Just have a look once. I have class P is there, sir. Class P contain, sir, one method def m1 method is there, self like this. Sir, m1 method is there, print of parent method I'm taking, sir. Print of parent method I'm taking. This is next the class C, sir, of P. How many child classes are there? Only one. Now I'm taking def of m2 self, print of child method, like this I'm taking, sir. Now I have one small doubt. Parent class contain how many methods? How many methods are there? Only one. Child class contain how many methods? Two methods, sir. Child class contain two methods because parent class method automatically available to the child. If you want, you can call on the child, no problem at all, because automatically it's available to the child. So total for child class two methods are there. So without writing m1, automatically available to the child class because of through inheritance concept. Now observe that. Okay, C is equal to, I'm creating an object C dot m1, C dot m2. Remember that, sir. Parent class members, it may be instance variable, static variable, any method. Parent class members by default available to the child. That's why on the child reference, happily we are allowed to call parent class members also. We are not required to rewrite. Regarding parent class method, child method. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Sir, how many parent classes are there? Only one. How many child classes are there? Only one. This relation, this type of inheritance is nothing but simple inheritance. Regarding our single inheritance, right? Okay, only single child class, single parent class, is nothing but single inheritance. Any doubt? Any doubt? What is the meaning of single? Here, only one parent, only one child. That's why it is known as a single inheritance. Second ones are multi-level. Multi-level. Second one, multi-level. Okay. What is the multi-level inheritance? Sir, very simple. Why the arrow is always upward? Upward. Why? The arrow is always upward. Yes, Omkar. Usually in the inheritance concept, child refers which parent? Child refers which parent? The style, even in the UML diagrams and so on. Even the child in the UML diagrams and so on. So child is always going to refer so and so parent like this. Because on C, if I'm calling M1, first I will go for child class. In the child, if it is not available, to which person I have to go? Parent class. Are you getting? Direction to the parent. UML diagrams, like everywhere inheritance concept is always going to represent like this only. But some people may feel that, oh, it is like, no, this concept is the wrong. Clear, right? Omkar, Vedanta. Okay, this person refers so and so parent. If I'm unable to identify, can you please contact my parent? Something like Ambedkar is always showing the way. Are you getting right? Ambedkar status, if you are observing, Ambedkar is always showing the way. No, you never observed. Child is always showing, boss, if I'm not containing, can you please? So, my parent is this person. Showing that way. Remember. Okay. Next, my multi-level. Okay. Now, what is the multi-level, sir? Multi-level parent, okay, child, and then grandchild. Are you getting that? Parent, child, grandchild. Sir, yourself, your father, your grandfather are getting three multiple levels, not one level, multiple levels, right? Such type of inheritance is by default considered multi-level inheritance. The name itself indicates, right? So here in the single only one level, parent and child. But now multiple means, okay, this is yourself, okay, this is your father. Next, this is your grandfather. Next time after that, your grandfather. Are you getting grandfather? Maybe I don't know what is the word, exact word in English. Okay, this is in Telugu. We can use the word yourself. No, miru. Okay, me nana. Okay, me tata. Muttata antaru. Okay, like what is the grandfather? Okay, like, sir, now among all these, the most luckiest person is yourself, sir. What is the reason is your parent property you are going to get, your grandfather parent property you are going to get, next and after that grandfather property also by default you are going to get. Sir, very simple. At certain stage you are not required to do anything. You can enjoy all properties or assets which are coming from the parent by default enough. Are you getting? multi level. Okay, remember that, sir. How you can able to do that? Very simple. The concept of inheriting from properties from multiple classes to single class with the concept of one after another. Are you getting? One after another is known as multi-level. One after another is known as multi-level inheritance, right? Okay, like just let me go for, already I covered class B, class C. Next and after that here. Okay, sir, assume grandfather. Next and after that father. Okay, sir, here father is the child of grandfather. Next and after that class. Sir, what is the next one? Yourself. Okay, you are the child of father. Like, sir, now grandfather providing, sir, land. Next, father is providing cash. Next and after that, yourself is nothing but the M3 of self. Okay. Next, print enjoy. C dot M1, C dot M2, C dot M3. That's all. Clear for all of you, right? Okay. Sir, grandfather providing land, next the father providing cash, and yourself is nothing but. So for the child, all the methods by default available or not? Yes, yes, all the methods by default available, but make sure, sir, C is equal to you. You have to do that. C is equal to you. You have to create like, yes, perfect. Now observe land, cash, and then enjoy. By default is going to come. Sir, are you seeing right? Multi-level, multi-level. Sir, yourself, next and after that father, next and after that grandfather. Itself is nothing but multi-level. Any explanation is required? Clear? What is the multi-level inheritance? That's all. This is the best example to understand, right? Next, the third one. Third one, just aware. If any loopholes are there, I will discuss. All these are simple things because parent. If any method is required, first I will set in the child. Not available, next parent. Not available, next parent. Not available, next parent. This is the cycle. If you require any variable, first I will set in the child. Not available, parent. Not available, parent. Like this, right? Okay. So for all properties, always first priority is always child. Not available, sir, child already showed the parent arrow. Are you getting? Immediately parent I will ask. Not available, next parent, like it's going to come, sir. Next, the third one, sir, hierarchical inheritance. Hierarchical inheritance, like what is the meaning of hierarchical inheritance? Anyone can you please tell? Hierarchical or hierarchical inheritance. What is the meaning of that? Okay, very simple. The concept of inheriting properties from, suppose parent is only one, but childs are multiple, man. But childs are multiple. Okay, parent is only one, but childs are multiple. Are you getting? This is something like sir, is the parent. Next and after that, this person is the child, this person is the child. So multiple childs. This type of inheritance is nothing but hierarchical inheritance. Remember, parent one to many. Such type of thing is nothing but okay like this. Clear, right? Sir, how you can able to implement, sir? Same cinema, nothing is there. Sir, this is the parent. Okay, parent method. Next and after that, class C1, M2. This is child one. I'm taking, sir. Sorry. Here I'm taking child 1, okay, sir, C1 of P. Next and after that, here C2, I'm taking C2 of P. Sir, here M3, next and after that, child 2. Like this I'm taking, sir. Observe carefully. Class P, class C1, class C2, like. Sir, how many parents are available? Only one. How many childs are available? 2 childs are available, right? How many childs? 2 childs are available, right? Now my question is, take a bit very special care. Sir, now, sir, C1 is equal to, sir, C1 I'm taking. For this C1, which methods are applicable? C1.M1 is applicable, C1.M2 is applicable. Only C1.M1, C1.M2. If I can take C2 is equal to C2, right? Now for C2, parent method is available. Next up for C2, M3 method is available. Correct or not? Any doubt? Okay. Observe that parent child 1, parent child 2. Sir, same parent class properties. If we are going to share for multiple people, such a type of inheritance is nothing but hierarchical inheritance. Remember that, sir. Okay, that's all. Next, sir, here this is about hierarchical inheritance, right? The next cinema we require to talk about multiple inheritance. Very dangerous cinema. We will discuss. Don't worry, sir. Python is the more specific. There is method resolution order. MRO concept is there. That thing we are going to discuss. Don't worry. Multiple inheritance is nothing but nothing, sir. Reverse of hierarchical. Multiple parents by default will be there. P1 and P2. Sir, from P1 and P2, yes, sir, to the child. Sorry, to the child it's coming. That thing is by default considered as okay, multiple inheritance. Anyway, we will discuss. There are several issues are available, right? Just very small, but Python provide beautiful solution, but Java unable to provide solution for that. That part we are going to take care.